Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Bobito, and look here! Isn't that house adorable? This house was created by me. I wanted to try a new formula type thingy, and that's how it came out. I'll be uploading a time-lapse of it very soon. It wasn't fully completed. I only gave myself 15 minutes. So, you can tell there was some flaws in it. If I actually took my time like I am going to be now, we could do this. Now, this is the house my friend built a while ago back. I literally just went on the private server he was on, and I copied the exact measurements of this house, but the inside wasn't copied. He had a floor and everything, and I think he actually also had a chicken in here too. Hey chicken, you're part of the house now. I'm gonna close the door on you. I'm using the Doku texture pack, and today we are just going to make this house look a little cooler. For starters, let's get rid of the corner bits. They can go. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is, this house is going to involve a lot of renovating. So, let's just tear out the top part of the roof. Sorry, friend. But if this was my server that I want to build one day, your house would have been killed by now. Okay, so we did get rid of the top layer, and what I can see is there's no windows, really. Well, I'm going to kill you, chicken. Come here, chicken. Don't make me break the... Go, get out! Get out! Go! There you go. So what I want to do is I actually just want to sit here and put these spruce planks right here. My friend most likely right now is going to be watching this and yelling at me about killing his house. And most people will tell you automatically the house is wrong. The house cannot be perfect because I am doing this. Having two identical things right next to each other, which is causing a symmetry balance to be broken. So I'm just going to get rid of this entire roof. Man, we're going to short your house down a little. I don't know what you were thinking when you built this house. Not like any of us has ever built this house. Okay, so I have just destroyed this entire house pretty much. I'm going to place this wall back. So now you can see the house is a 3-tall house. And the reason why is because I want to just go on the bottom and start placing these cobblestone brick type things right there. So as you can see, it kinda is bringing it out a little, but we're not even close to being done yet. If you can already, click a button and your house is already beautiful, you're cheating. Or you must teach me your ways. Okay, so we have some cobblestone at the bottom, which does make it look a little better. Now we gotta shove some windows in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shove windows. Anywhere I can think I can shove them. So, let's think here. I can shove a window here. And here. And here. Put that back. Let's think here. If I put a window here, put a window here. I can put these two right here. Which do give it a look. So yeah, let's just put the foundation right here. So there is just going to be straight cobblestone bricks at the bottom. Stone bricks. Come on, cobblestone doesn't have bricks. Alright, so as you can see, we are just renovating everything possible we can actually get our hands on. Sadly, they're only going to be... I was gonna say, I'm like, how did I make that all centered and yet it's centered? Okay, so those are where all our windows are gonna go. Now, for windows, I have an OCD problem. Well, I don't have an OCD problem, it's just I never want to put windows on just straight up cobblestone. You'll all may yell at me and say, there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's a lot wrong with that. So let's just spruce this up a little. This is why my next challenge is going to be rebuilding a Minecraft Mojang village. Okay, so as you can see, the house is actually looking a little better than what it was. We have the issue with the whole symmetry done. There's corner bits, which how we're going to place this is by taking these and just going like that. Oh, I know, right? It can't be. Physically can't be that. You're ruining the whole processing. I kinda sounded weird on that one. Okay, forget it, I said that. And now, how I think we should do this is just taking this. Hold on. Let me think here. And I'm going to take a one off of that house right there. Yeah, and let's just leave it at a stop right there. So, now what I want to do is I actually want to just work on the floor a little. Just so when we're in the air, we don't get a problem with just looking at grass. Because if you want a grass house, I do have a tutorial how to make one. So it doesn't look like you sat there and played with a child's toy for 20 hours straight. So how I do my houses is that. And this is just how I do certain types of homes. They are mostly just random homes depending on the biome and the person. See, when I was on a server, I actually had to sit there and I got an opportunity to be an admin for a server, which I was pretty happy about. I was like, yay, I didn't think I was that good. So my job wasn't to be an admin. My job was to build houses for the lots. So I would spend hours on end with someone else, with another YouTuber. This was before I was a YouTuber. She was really good at building houses. She's actually, I looked her up, she's actually not a YouTuber anymore, which is really sad. But that was the idea we came up with a while ago that makes it look a little cooler. Wow, I just got really close to the mic just to talk to you guys. Okay, so you see how the house is actually coming along pretty well. Now, what we can actually do, because I just realized this is off-centered. How did I not realize that was off-centered? There we go. Holy hell. That was gonna bother me. But see, what I was thinking was, we could get a little more room in this house. So my idea is, let's just attempt it and see how it comes out. So, what we would do is that would be a corner, and that would be a corner. Yes, maybe, I don't know. Oh no. Okay. So we know now pretty much that's going to be that. So what we could is we can just break the rules this one time and do that. Yeah. That adds a little more to the house, so now we have a little more room to work. But it's also going to be a little more of a challenge. Because if it's a private if it's your own place, it doesn't really matter that you just did that. But if it's a private server, there's one rule that I had to follow by really much, and I had to ban people and kick people for disobeying it. It is called the boundary hold rule, which means pretty much if I give you a boundary, you stay in that boundary. You don't leave that boundary. If you leave that boundary, I have to actually yell at you. Which is sad, because I didn't want to yell at people at the time. Now, if you're an idiot, I'll yell at you. Because, really? You can read the rules. Read the rules. No, I still don't yell at people. I don't even yell at people in my stream for being idiots. I have had one recently. So, now what we can do is we can just do this, and I know, it's like adding the same roof back to a house, but that looks a little cooler. So as you can see, we've rebuilt that part, and it looks a little better. It looks a little better. I'm not saying it looks 100% better. No, why would I do this to myself? Why would I destroy my own house? Well, not really, just a tutorial on how to make a house look a little better than what it was. You see, if you do this, the glass somehow becomes opaque, and it doesn't really work to how it's supposed to do it. If we do this, we can let a little more light in, make it a little cooler. So far the house looks... I'm looking at it being like, I just yelled at him about this, and yet here's me doing the same exact freaking thing. Okay, an easy way to get away with doing that whole processing, like click, 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 like, you know those homes that have that roof? Yeah, you do. Yeah. Yeah, that's good, that's good. I'm glad you do. Glad you can follow along on this one. There's a really easy way to make them kind of pop, but also stay with the way you like building. You see how I'm doing that? So pretty much what you're looking at is you're looking at boom, boom, and then and so it does make it look a little cool. Now by going like that, let's get them down. We can actually have a pretty cool house. I know, right? My God, we are discovering more and more every day. So now we have like a little moonlight system that goes on in the house. And you know what, let's take it all the way back to that one, and then just touch it up a little, and look at that. Now I'm gonna show you a little trick that I learned a while ago to take care of these pesky corners that you may not like. So let's jump inside again. Let's look around. See how it now has like edges to it? You can actually look at it without burning your eyes off. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be done. That's a Minecraft home for you. Now, I actually think this house is pretty good in my opinion, but it is just my opinion. It's up to you guys. Write down in the comments if you think this house actually looks pretty decent. So what we can do, we can just look outside really quick and see how this house looks from all the angles. And let's just see if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it a little lower. And the good thing about doing it lower, it's going to cut off from where we're used to going with it. So as you can see, the house actually has some depth to it now. Yay! So, just to finish it off, make it look a little more better. Little more better. If that's even a word. Let's just, on every one of these, put one of these. On every one of these, just put one of these. Makes total sense. So now you have a house that looks a little better than what it was. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet at all. And I hope he's still taking pointers. That'd be cool. I'd be glad if I can help him get a few more pointers down before. Now, I'm not going to show anyone what the inside could look like. Because, my opinion, whose house is it? Mine or yours? If I build everything, the inside, the outside, so I'm going to go there. But whose house would it be if I was the one who did it all, and you just copied my every move? Wouldn't it be yours? Wouldn't it be mine house then? It would be my house. By technical rules, it would be my house. So technically, you copying me and saying it's your house, I can actually jump on your server and say, no, that's my house. I built it. Do I have proof? Yeah. Give him my YouTube channel. Like, there you go. There's your proof. I did it. But see, I wouldn't do that to you guys because I know you guys actually sit there and care. So yeah, we took that ordinary flat house, not like this one. This one's magical. But we took that ordinary blocky house with no windows, nothing like that. Oh, I just had to crack my knuckles and my back at the same time. And we turned it into something like this. Now I think with the colors of this texture pack, and you know what, let's just see what this looks like. I'm curious. And see, that doesn't even look that bad either. My God. That's what that house looks like without the texture pack. This is what this house looks like without it. Doesn't look bad at all. Which was surprising. And if you guys didn't notice, we actually keep symmetry outside. Yeah, I don't think you guys noticed that one. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much how you can make your house look a little better if you have a blocky house like my friend there had. So just remember, houses aren't your first personality when you enter a Minecraft world. And if you build one just for the shits and giggles, it doesn't really have to be amazing, but you also want attention. Like, when I'm on a server, I may want to build a house so people will look at my house and be like, oh, that house is awesome. So, pretty much you can see how everything looks nice, everything's touchy, we have touchy-feely stuff, and what I like about it, the door is not centered. I love that part of the day. You all may be saying, but wasn't that contradicting yourself? No. Because I hate when doors are like right in the middle of a freaking house. Hold on. Let me get a door. I'm going to do some minor altercations really quick. So let me get this. Let's say we kept to putting it in the same style, right? Let's just say that. Hypothetically, let's just say that. Okay, so the window would be here and here. So I can do that and then put the window up. Not bad, right? Put our blocks up. Put it there. And when you're looking at this house, just disregard how everything looks. The house looks like any other house in Minecraft, right? The door's in the center, everything's proportional, blah, 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 yakety smackety. Now, if I went in like this again, and I just tore this house apart again, and I feel bad about this house. The door goes here. We can put cobble there. Bring these two here. Put that there. Put that here. Up, two, and do. And then do. And we walk back outside again. It doesn't look normal to some people, but I think it gives a house a special point of view because now I don't have a window here and a window here. I have a window here. So you can hide right here and wait for me to come out, but I'm still going to pwn your ass when you try attacking me. Now, that has nothing to do with the topic, but hey, you get the idea, guys. So, if you got any more ideas, so let's just make this a challenge. In the comment section below, write, other than how this house looks between 1 and 10, but in the comments, just write what kind of challenge you want me to do next, like perimeter-wise. And don't do a 3x3 or 2x2. I will kill each and every one of you. Do something more kind of like natural, like 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Like that. That's a 5x5. 6x6, 7x7, 8x8. You get the gist. But see, this was a huge house. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was 11 by 11. We actually extended it more. So it's 11 by 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 11 by 15 house, which I think looks amazing. So guys, in the comment section below, write that. Also hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button because it's free of charge, guys. It's free. What can you say is free other than liking, subscribing, and sharing? It's not free wasting your time. Yes, you got the drift. Alright guys, I will see you around next time, and have a good day.